It's live.
All right, thank you so much. Okay. There you go. First, I want to say thank you to all my department heads who have tuned into this meeting and took time for your busy schedule to hear what is needed for the village of Dolton. I want to thank first Rob Collins for always putting things of need for the residents as relates to the police department. Currently, residents, we have something on the agenda for block safety for camera systems throughout Dolton, and that will help us read license plates as cars that are stolen or that we have issues with within Illinois come through our city. So that's one thing that's on the agenda that I was hoping that we will be able to address. Before I get into that, the reason why I'm addressing everyone today is because we set a special board meeting for today at 7 p.m. And as you can see, the Board of Trustees or some are not in attendance. Everyone have gotten their communications as it relates to email, knowing that we had a special board meeting this evening to talk about pressing issues as it relates to our community. I want to give a special thanks to Andrew Holmes, Trustee Andrew Holmes, for always chiming in for consideration as relates to things that's on the agenda. He always shows up. He always do what's right for community. And I want to say to you, Trustee Holmes, I appreciate everything you have done for Dolton. As relates to all my department heads, I thank you for putting together what is needed for each of your departments: Public Works, Housing, Public Works, Housing, Police Department, and Fire Department, and of course, Code Enforcement. As an elected official, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but half of us work part-time, and majority of us, like myself, work full-time. Even though it's a full-time or a part-time position, we do full-time hours. I need people to understand that no matter what our differences are, no matter what we are doing with our lives, we must continue to serve the people. We must continue to show up for board meetings. We must put aside our differences and make things correct for the village of Dolton, meaning the residents. We have several different things on the agenda that needs the board's attention, and I'm urging the board to put aside their differences and take care of the business at hand. Currently, right now, we need to work on our police and fire commission board. We also need to work on our zoning board. These are pressing issues so that we can move Dolton forward. We also need to talk about someone that wants to rent a location over in the old village hall. These are all things that we talked about in previous board meetings, but yet still have no resolution as relates to the Board of Trustees responding, telling us which way they would like to go. What I don't like with politics is how people let their feelings get the best of them as relates to governing, when no matter what, you're supposed to always lead. You're supposed to always put community first, put your differences to the side, and show unity amongst community, no matter what our differences are. I'm urging my Board of Trustees to let's make things correct. Let's make things right. Let's have an olive branch, and that's Clerk included, everyone, and I see you here. I want everybody to get along, and I want us to take care of the business at hand, and again, put aside our differences. I've only been in office for 3 months. And while I've been in office for 3 months, I have hit the ground running. I have done a lot of great things for community. A lot of people are really, really happy as relates to street signs, street lights throughout the town, LED lights, street poles going up, being able to fix the concrete, the sidewalk, the alleys, and also the streets. So if you are watching this currently and you are in need of doing anything, or need something fixed in Dolton, please send your email to thevillageofdolton.org and we will get right on it. Stacy, I appreciate you. I know you got the hardest job of them all, and everyone pours on you because you do represent services within our town. So that is our lights, our streets, our infrastructure, water main breaks. So I appreciate you. A lot of people thought that you couldn't do the job just like how they do with me, because you are young. You are young, you are bright, you are brilliant. And I love the fact that you have came in, changed Dolton within 3 months. So I just look forward to the great things that you have to offer coming in the next month. So I'm all for showing unity. And if you want to say anything, Stacey, I see you chimed in. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say thank you, and I'm enjoying my ride here. So I have a lot to offer, and I'm going to continue to show the services that this village needs.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. And then next we have, of course, our famous police chief, Rob Collins. I appreciate you tremendously because
Yes,
you was
am.
once here in Dolton, and you came back when I called upon you. And I love a person that shows nothing but integrity, and you just hit the ground running as well. And you came in and showed community what a relationship is with police. Right now, we need that. Right now, people are on edge because of anything that's related to police. And I love the fact that you are out, you are visible, you have your command post and everyone in it door knocking. We do a lot of foot patrol. We do a lot of walking, guys. So I appreciate you to the fullest. Chief Collins, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mayor. I really do appreciate it. And actually just going back, it really is a pleasure to be back in Dolton because it feels like I'm back at home. And everything that I do, the bottom line is for the citizens of the village of Dolton. Everything that we do, we are improving the police department immensely. We are striving for the best. We are not taking on anybody else's problems. We are starting fresh. We are being transparent. Everything that we put out there is top notch. We're improving policies and making sure that we hold officers accountable and also recognize them for the good things that they're doing in this community. So, Mayor, I appreciate your leadership and the effort that you've put into helping me make this police department better. So thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, Chief Collins. I appreciate you. Next, before I go any further, because I want Andrew Holmes, Trustee Holmes, to chime in. You know, his heart is all about police department. So, Trustee Holmes, would you like to say anything?
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Just like everyone to come together, you know, public safety is at the forefront of everything across the United States. So when it comes to the police department and the safety of the village of Dolton, I think we should come together, hold hands, and start this and put this together. You know, we have to enhance the quality of life of safety, you know, under the leadership and go from there. You know, our seniors need to be safe, teenagers, everybody that's in the village of Dolton. So we should not turn and close the door when it comes to safety. When it comes to safety, I'm gonna always be there supporting the chief and doing what we got to do is right to build up this police department and also work with those in the fire department to try to help and do what we have to do there. I mean, that's public safety too. So all hands on deck. So I may be on here for a little bit. Monitoring my mother. So I'll be on, then I'll be off. Thanks.
Okay. Thank you, Trustee Holmes. All right. If we could just bow our heads for a moment and say a prayer for his mom. Lord, please give his family the strength. Please stay with him in his time of need. He needs you more than anything. Please continue to protect him, protect his family, and see him through. Amen. Okay. Clerk Key, would you like to say anything?
No, I just thank all the department heads who continue to work with me to get foyers out, because you all know they're coming in so fast, and everyone is very good with helping me turn those around. And I just really I appreciate the support of the staff and, you know, getting the job done of the clerk's office.
Okay. If you could call the roll just so we can see who's on the call.
Sure.
Thank you.
So do you want me to, I didn't log the time as to when you started. I apologize for that, because we kind of went out of format, but I would just say 7:10. Is that good?
That's fine.
Okay. Okay. So Trustee Steve? is absent. Trustee Norwood. I don't see her, absent. Trustee Belcher. Absent. Trustee Holmes.
Here.
Trustee Brown. Not present. In the trustee house. Okay, it's not present, so only one present, 5 absent.
Okay, so we do not have a quorum, so that's why you see me addressing the residents as I'm doing. And I just wanted to show respect to those that did show up and give people the opportunity to say something if they like, and just show my appreciation for all my department heads. Because without you, Dalton wouldn't be great right now within this last 3 months. So I do want to say again, I appreciate everybody that chime in on here. And I just want you to know that we will continue to rebuild Dolton. And I will continue to listen to your cries and your concerns as it relates to each of your departments. And we will find a solution, whether that's me ringing doorbells or being at the trustees' homes. But I do feel that if you take on an elected position, you have to do the responsibilities that comes with it. You can't chime in and out as you choose or see fit. You still have to come and show up. And if you don't want to vote for some, vote no. If you want to abstain, abstain. But you still have to come and do the will of the people, which is represent them in their time of need right now. And right now, my board is not here. Now, on the agenda, just for those that don't know what's going on, we have several different items. One of the items being legislative counsel for the Board of Trustees. Now, it was stricken from Trustee House, so it was removed from the agenda. So with that being said, we still needed to take care of the business at hand, and we're not able to do so because the board decided not to show up. What I need everyone to know is pause on your feelings, on your emotions, and let's take care of the business. Now what we have to do is send an email out so that we can get a consent agenda so that we can still take care of business at hand. Currently now, we have someone that's leasing the old Village Hall, and it is a mental health facility, which I am so for. It took us a minute, but we finally came to an agreement. It is on this agenda for a vote. We need this free services to the Village of Dolton residents, and then also is revenue for Dolton. The lease is $1,500 for the first 6 months and then $1,800 thereafter. So little things like that, just so you kind of see what's been held up. So we will have to do it through a consent agenda. Board of Trustees, please respond to your emails as you get them. One will go out tonight so that you can tell us yes or no on how you feel about any of the items so we can rebuild Dolton and we can continue to do our job. I know a lot of people get in their feelings when I say no matter what, I'm going to govern, but that's what I have to do. So when people don't want to show up and do their job, the mayor has to do her job and sometimes their job as well. So I will continue to keep pushing. I will continue to be in great, and I will continue to do activities and things for a community. So I'm going to end it here. I just want to say I thank you again for everyone that showed up for this call. And again, Trustee Holmes, you and your family are in our prayers. We love you. We support you. And I'm on my way down there, right when I get off this Zoom call. So thank you again. Derek, you can end the Zoom. I appreciate everything. Derek?